pre-show.
Pre-show.
People can hear and see you and everything like on the show, but you're technically not on the air. Now I'm going to see who accepts the stream.
Okay, Richard.
Twitch has accepted the stream. YouTube has accepted the stream. Facebook has accepted the stream. Facebook is now sending me the link. I'm waiting for the link to come in. The link has been sent. I'm going to now put the link on your page.
Thank you.
The link has now been posted on your page.
Okay.
Okay, so do you see where the timer is on the big monitor?
Yes.
Here, I'll make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay, when it says on the air, you're on the air, okay?
All right, thanks.
All right.
Welcome. Here we are at Illuminating Forward the podcast. And I am Virginia Mcintyre, evidential psychic medium, energy healer, and spiritual minister. And we are so happy that you are here tonight to join with us with Jenny De Jesus Nicholson, who is a very skilled evidential medium as well, and a tarot card reader. And we are offering mini readings over the phone. You can call us at 716-202-8430 anytime during the podcast, and she'll be very happy to accommodate you. And what we're going to talk about tonight, the first thing up, Jenny, we've decided that we're going to talk about resolutions, New Year's resolutions versus setting an intention.
Yes.
Yes, because the majority of people have the greatest intentions, and they set these firm, rock-solid, black and white New Year's resolutions, and the majority of them by the 1st of February have already not kept them.
Yes.
So New Year's resolutions, I like to stay away from them.
Yeah.
Since I learned this statistic that the majority, the way vast majority, like 85% of people don't keep them past the 1st of February.
Yep.
So they're falling off to the wayside. So I like to set intentions. So what I mean by the difference, I guess the best way is just to give an example.
Yeah.
So let's say you want to lose 25 pounds in the year 2020-25. So the old way with the New Year's resolutions, you say, I will lose 25 pounds in the year 2025. That's a New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
An intention is, I intend to lose weight this year.
Yes.
And it's more free flowing. It gives you more leadway. It doesn't set you up to fail.
Yeah, it's not so rigid.
Rigid, right? Mm-hmm. And New Year's resolutions set you up to fail because so many people don't make them. Then they feel bad about themselves. They go into depression. All kinds of things happen because of these New Year's resolutions. So,
yep, been there, done that.
Yeah. So, one of my intentions that I plan on doing this year is that I intend to drink more water.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink more water.
Water, everyone.
Water, cheers. We're going to drink more water. So do you have any intentions that you want to? So what do you think about New Year's resolutions?
I agree with what you said. A lot of people make the resolutions, and then, I feel like they they make these, like you said, black and white, and it's so rigid, and like, I gotta follow these rules, and then if you happen to fall off, then it's like you're beating yourself up over it, and then, you don't get back on it because you're beating yourself up.
Well, it's just like the gym memberships all, hike up in the month of January, and then they fall apart like by March.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about joining a gym, and then I'm like, I kind of have a gym at home, so maybe I'll just lift my weights at home. But
Right.
I do intend to lose weight, and I am also intending to meditate more because I've kind of fallen off with that. I don't meditate as much as I used to, so I'm setting the intention to meditate a lot more this year.
Good. What. And one of my other intentions is that I intend to keep to my schedule of writing.
Yeah. That's good.
No more this last minute. I'm going to write something. I'm going to make a schedule, and I'm going to, and I'm going to try to keep to that schedule. So if I fall away from that schedule, like let's say 1 week I don't do my schedule of writing, I'm not going to beat myself up about it because I'm just trying. I'm just intending
Right.
that I'm going to do this. And another intention that I'm setting is that I want to be a better steward of my finances.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I want to be a
Save
better
more money.
I want to be a better steward of my fiscal responsibilities,
Yeah.
So that's what's going on with me this year. And now if anybody wants to call in tonight and talk about your intentions that you want to set, or ask us some more questions about New Year's resolutions, we'll be more than happy to talk to them about it.
Yeah.
Or to see if they want us to help them craft an intention for them. We'd be more than happy to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Why not? Absolutely. Because the new year is like a time of new beginnings, But there's also a spiritual aspect to it.
Yeah.
There's a spiritual aspect to it. Is like, I don't know about anybody else, but I believe in a God. So I like to get up in the morning and I like to say, what do you want me to do today?
Yeah.
What do you have in store for me today? How can you guide me today? Because, there are so many things going on in the world, and so many people are very fearful of what might be happening in the world. And, when you get way out into the future, you cause yourself anxiety.
Oh, sure.
When you get caught up in the past, you get guilt and shame and, all these negative feelings, which are part of the human experience. But if you stay in the present, you're going to feel a lot better.
Yeah.
But if you look for guidance from a supreme being, from a superpower, you're more apt to create a more peaceful life. We can change the world by changing ourselves.
I agree with that 100%.
Change ourselves, change the world.
Yeah.
And, and we also have a responsibility to ourselves about taking care of ourselves, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. Yeah, for sure.
And part of that is turning off the television set to all that news,
Yes.
that 24/7 bombardment into your living room.
Yes.
It's,
Yeah. It's negative.
People watch it and get scared to death.
Yeah, their blood pressure goes up and anxiety is up here.
You're right. There's physical consequences to watching all this news on all day long.
Yeah, yeah, it's not healthy.
I don't think it's healthy. And we accomplish very little when we're not at peace.
Yes, I agree.
When we're in a state of peace, we're apt to make better decisions, I think.
Mm-hmm.
More so like if we're anxiety-ridden or if we're watching the news, and it becomes almost an addiction.
Yeah, yeah. It's the phones, too, People be on the phones and looking at things that are not necessarily good for the mental.
Right, and the kids in school. Why do they have phones in school?
I don't know. I
mean,
have no
you're
idea.
supposed to be in school. Why do you have phones at work? You're supposed to be at work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're supposed to be working. You're supposed to be earning your paycheck. Why are you constantly on your phone? It's the same thing. It's the same thing with school. You're supposed to be studying social studies. You're not supposed to be messaging, your Aunt Tilly, and
or your friends or
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't. I understand that phones are important to keep track of children and whatever.
Yeah.
I understand that, but this is the way I think of it. And you're talking to a person who used to be a teacher. I think that they should walk into a classroom and put the phones in a bin,
Yeah. And then when they walk out, you take the phone with you.
and then take the phone with you.
Yeah.
So and no, you don't get to take the phone to the bathroom with you.
Yeah.
You just don't.
I agree with that. I have high schoolers, and just within the past couple of years, they're like, oh yeah, they allow us to have our phones. Even like when they're done with their work or whatever, they can be on their phones, and I'm like, that's still just very weird to me. Like I grew up we didn't have phones like that
We
when
didn't
we were
have
growing
phones.
up.
I didn't either.
But we definitely weren't playing, and we had work to do, and so we did the work. And I feel like being on the phone, especially at school, like you're distracted, and it's not conducive to learning. Now, granted, they could be. I don't know. We're not going to talk about that.
You sure?
Yeah. I feel like what I want to say, like there's more things, with the news and politics and stuff, but we're not here to talk about that.
Yeah. We don't want to discuss politics.
No,
please.
That's a different show.
It's a whole that's a whole different person and their show.
Yep.
Because we don't do politics.
Yeah.
It's just so negative.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, when I was younger, politics was something that your parents wanted you to be involved in.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much now.
Yeah.
So call in tonight for a mini tarot reading and at 716-202-8430. Now, about these tarot cards, so do you know how many tarot cards there are?
Like in a deck?
Yeah.
Usually it's 78. It's a 78, so there's 22 major arcana, and then I had to math real quick.
Okay, that's fine.
I believe it's 56? Yeah, 56 of the minor. So it's like the suits are the minor, and then you have like, I think it's the trump cards, they call it. And those are like the fool and the magician and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when people call in, are you going to do like past, present, and future? Or?
I think so. If we're doing mini, I would say not do like a whole spread or anything, like a whole big spread. We can do like past, present, future.
Or maybe even just one card.
Yeah.
We could even do that for somebody, one card. I mean, it's really, really, really quick, non-invasive mini readings. But now that we've talked about the intentions, and we talked about staying away from the news and whatever, but that's all about balancing your energy.
Yeah. If you're in this constant state of heightened, emotion, how are you balancing the other parts of yourself? How are you deregulating? How are you, or regulating your system, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Regulating your emotions. So many people have no clue how to regulate their emotions.
Mm-hmm.
So many children nowadays have no clue how to regulate their emotions.
Yep.
We live in a society of instant gratification, and it's really hurting it's really hurting people in general.
Yeah.
It's really hurting in general. So how would you say would be some ways to balance your energy?
I like deep breathing. Deep breathing really helps.
Your breath is your instrument.
Yes. I like to do square breathing. So you breathe in, inhale, count to 4, hold for 4, exhale 4, and then hold for 4, and then you do it all over again. And it really helps. And I also learned, I'm not sure what the technique is called, but it's 2 sharp inhales. So, and then, and breathing out.
Do that a couple times with people.
Yeah.
Now you have to clean nasal passages for this.
Yes, and I was just coming from work, so I think I have dog hair in there.
Jenny's a dog groomer.
My day job is a dog groomer.
Day job, yeah. Yeah. How many times do you have to do that too quick for you to feel a difference?
For me, I would say about 5 to 10 times. Although sometimes if I'm really focusing on it, I can do it within 5. And I really notice my entire body is relaxing. And I'll notice, if I'm having some kind of anxiety or if I'm, frustrated over something, I'll do that. And I'm like, wow, it really makes so much of a difference. Your moods. So I like that. I feel like Reiki is good for balancing your energies.
Let's stick with the breathing.
Oh, the breathing. Okay.
Yes. So let's talk more about the breathing. So now, when we do breathing, we breathe into our belly.
Mm-hmm.
Correct? All
Yes.
right. Yes, that's what we do. We breathe into our belly, and one way to see that if we're breathing into our belly is what I used to do with the children and with people that I'd help with meditation, is that I would have them hold one hand on their chest and one hand on their belly, and when they breathe in, they would breathe into the belly and the belly would expand, and then when you breathe out, your belly would constrict.
Right.
So that's one way that you can help yourself with belly breathing. But if you've never belly breathed, it's really hard to get into it.
Yeah.
People like you and me, we kind of like take it for granted that we can deep breathe, but a lot of people have never practiced that, so they don't know how to go about that. So, but now if you do 10 deep breaths with belly breathing, your body has no choice but to relax.
Yeah.
Has no choice but to relax. And if you exhale longer than you inhale, like let's say you breathe into 4 and you exhale to 6.
Right.
When you exhale, it kicks in the other nervous system and you are going to relax your body.
I like that.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool. Your breath is your instrument. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And there's also your alternate nostril breathing, where you breathe in to 8. Okay, so you would hold it. So you would breathe into 8, and then you'd hold it to 12, and then breathe out to 8,
And then you switch.
and then switch and breathe in again. Yeah, yeah.
The nasal passages.
Yeah, well, I'm all congested in my nasal passages because of allergies, so I can't really do that right now.
Yeah.
But so and it's really, when you can't breathe through your nose, you really can tell the difference, with your deep breathing.
Yeah.
And
I like yoga for that. Yoga's really with all the breathing techniques and stuff like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
When you breathe in, when you make a certain move, and then you breathe out when you do another move. Yeah, that's that. But yoga is all about preparing the body for meditation.
Right.
So that's really cool too. With the deep breathing. Now there's another type of deep breathing where you breathe in with your belly and you breathe in real quick, just like you do like through your nose.
Oh.
But this is through your teeth. You go.
Is that fire breathing?
Yeah, fire breathing. I think that's what they call it.
Yeah.
And it's and you do that in conjunction with your alternate nostril breathing.
Yeah.
And you can hold your Reverend John White from Lilydale used to say you will hold your intuition in your hand if you breathe that way.
Interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
He was a real advocate for people to use your instrument, your breath, and he, they used to call him Little Buddha, because he was always, breathing and meditating and doing all that stuff, and like to help us. So, yeah, so Reiki, you're a Reiki master.
Yes.
I do Reiki as well. That can help balance your energy as well. Tell us about Reiki.
So it translates, it's Japanese, and it translates to universal life force. The person who is administering the Reiki, we're channeling that energy. It's not our energy, it's the universal life energy, universal life force. And it is very beneficial for aches and pains and depression and anxiety, and all it is you're holding your hands either on the person or just above them and letting that energy flow through.
In certain movements, you have to go through a certain
Yep,
a
there's
certain
certain-
system of movements.
Yeah.
It's not like you're just doing this.
Right. Yeah. There's certain hand placements. Me personally, I don't exactly follow the hand placements that they show like in the books. I just kind of, I let my intuition guide me to and like how their energy is feeling. So if I can feel that they've had knee pain or they're having knee pain, or if their heart space is blocked, so like their heart chakra is blocked, I can feel that with the energy of Reiki, and administer that where it's needed. I find it that very beneficial for balancing the energies, balancing yourself. I know myself included, when I've had it done, I come out feeling like a different person.
Me
It's-
too.
It's really nice.
Me
It's
too.
really nice.
I would really recommend Reiki to a lot of people who've never tried it, that is something that they would really want to try. Do we have somebody talking on, what's this?
Mick Rambo says, my show last week had tarot readings also. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool. That's wonderful.
Yeah. Hi, Mick.
Hi, Mick. How are you? How are you? It's good. I'm glad you chimed in.
Yeah.
So Reiki is something, that we both do, and, they can. How do people contact you? Let's talk about that, to get a Reiki, or contact me for Reiki. Go ahead.
You can call me or text me, 716-935-0703. Mick's not good.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
sorry,
Well,
Mick.
Mick, I'm going to try to call you tomorrow.
I am on TikTok. I'm also on Instagram. I'm not on Instagram as much. I'm more on TikTok now. But Crystalline Healing 716. You can find me there, and you can email me too. Crystalline Healing Services 716@gmail.com.
Wonderful. And you can contact me at virginiamcintyre.com. VIRGINIA, like the state, Mcintyre, Mcintyre.com. And you can book your session right there for a mediumship reading, a tarot card. No, I don't do tarot card. Or a Reiki session, or if you need officiant for a wedding or whatever, we do all that. So, so contact us, and we'd be more than happy to help you out. Now, what are other ways people can balance their energy? Reiki, we have breathing.
You can use crystals.
Crystals. Oh, you're an expert in crystals. Talk about crystals.
Yes. So, I am a fan of carrying crystals with me. The
closer to your body, the better.
Yes, I always have some. I don't have any today because I was rushing around this morning, but I usually carry black tourmaline, which is wonderful at keeping negative energies at bay. It helps with anxiety. It's connected to our root chakra, and that helps to balance things there too. What else do I like? I like amazonite as well. It has a very calming, it's very peaceful. Helps with anxiety too. Amethyst helps with anxiety. There's certain ones for pain. Malachite is good for pain, especially like if you hold it or if you place it in the area where it hurts. So say you have shoulder pain, you can lay back and have the malachite on your shoulder, and that it'll help take it away.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Okay.
But yeah, there's stones that coordinate with each chakra, with our chakra systems, and you can go by color. All the chakras have colors, so the root is red, so you can go with red jasper, ruby or garnet.
Carnelian.
Carnelian would be. I think you can use that too, but that's more for sacral, for your sacral
because
chakra.
it's orange. It's orange.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I had some stuff written down. Tiger's Eye is good too. You can use Tiger's Eye. You can also use Tiger's Eye for your solar plexus. Solar plexus, you can also use citrine, topaz. So those are yellow stones. And then your heart chakra, you can use pink or green. So rose quartz is a big one that helps to promote, self-love and loving others and being kind and things like that. And green stones, so like jade or I think there's green kyanite, and there was another one. There's another one that I like to use. I can't remember now.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
That's okay. Your throat chakra, turquoise, blue lace agate is really nice. I really like that one. It helps to, clear speech and being able to speak your truths. The third eye, you can use amethyst, you can use lapis lazuli, sodalite, and then your crown, clear quartz, amethyst, moonstone, all those good stuff. So all those, they can help to balance your energies. Selenite, yep, that's a good one. And fun fact that if you don't have a certain stone for a certain chakra, or for any kind of thing that you want to carry with clear quartz, it's like the, what's the word I want to use? It's like the all-encompassing crystal. You can use it for anything.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Mhm.
Oh, this is good to know. This is good to see the things you pick up on a podcast.
Yeah.
Illuminating Forward, the podcast. Here we go. All right. Jenny De Jesus Nicholson, the crystal expert. So you can use crystals to help balance your energy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, meditation, you can also, like if you have a regular meditation practice,
Yes.
you tend to be like this.
Yeah.
You
Going
like
with
this
the flow.
instead of like this, deeps, valleys, and highs and lows.
Mm-hmm.
But if you meditate on a regular basis, you tend to keep yourself in a more even keel.
Yep.
And this is very true. Now, if you're just starting out in meditating, you're not going to go for 2 hours at a time.
Right.
You're only going to meditate for a few minutes. But
Yep.
the one good thing about meditation is that you can accumulate it over the day. So let's say you do 10 minutes in the morning, you do 10 minutes at lunchtime, and 10 minutes at dinner. Well, then you've done 30 minutes of meditation for the day, and
Yep.
your brain and your body can absorb 30 minutes of meditation. It's not like it has to stay at 10 minutes.
Yep.
It accumulates. So it's
Yep.
really, really wonderful. And so do you use any tools to help you meditate? What do you do?
I sometimes use music. So I don't always use it, but when I have the urge to, I'll put on like the Hertz frequencies. And I'll just get in the meditation zone.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't use anything. I just kind of get quiet with myself and let whatever comes. you know.
Yeah.
When I first started out, I was doing guided meditations, and I find those very helpful, especially if you have trouble like sitting still or quieting your mind. You have all the thoughts are going, and it sometimes helps to have somebody guiding you through. I used her name is Pura Rasa on YouTube, and she has so many different ones, and even just like going to sleep, if you're trying to go to sleep and do a little meditation before that, it's really nice.
So now you can use Inside Timer, like you can buy a year's worth of Inside Timer, courses and whatever. You can buy it for the year for $59 or whatever, or you can just use the free app. You don't have to pay for it, and you can get. They have thousands of free.
What's the name of it?
Inside Timer.
Inside Timer. I've never heard of that.
Here, I'll show it to you on my phone. It's like right here. See, that's the
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then see they have good evening, and so they have tons of they have courses that you can pay for. You can have like here This is a free one, 18-minute guided meditation.
Oh, all right. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to download that. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it's a free app, but you can pay for it for the year, and then you have unlimited courses and whatever. They have courses you can take and whatever. It's really really nice
Yeah.
that they have literally thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of free apps. A lot of your heavy hitters in the mindfulness and meditation field are on this app.
Okay, that's good
It's-
to know.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
I find and they go by minutes, so you can say that you want less than 5 minutes or you want less than 30 minutes, and you can get as many minutes as you want. But if you're just starting out in meditation, you want to start small.
Yeah, I agree.
And then build your practice up. And I'd like to say that in the West we have done a disservice to people when we have told people that meditation is an emptying of the mind, which is impossible. It's
Yeah, you
absolutely impossible. The mind thinks, the body feels. It's impossible to empty your brain.
Yeah,
You know,
I agree.
at any time. So, you want to tell yourself while you're meditating, like what I'll do, like when I catch that thoughts are coming, I'll say, "Thank you."
Yeah,
Not now.
yeah,
Or I'll just go back to the breath.
yeah.
I'll go back to the breath because the mind thinks and the body feels, and that's so so that's another way, and another way that you can be cognizant of where you are in life is like if you're a perfectionist, you don't want to be a perfectionist. We want things to be perfect,
Yep.
and life is not about perfection.
Mm-hmm. That's something I had to learn about. I'm a Virgo. We're perfectionists, and I had to train myself not to do that. Because it was causing me a lot of issues in my life. Like expecting perfect things from not only myself but people around me. And nobody's perfect,
Right.
including me.
Right,
So,
including me,
yeah.
So sometimes our expectations get in our way of balancing our energy,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. That
It's,
brings the energy down.
right. So
yeah.
so call in for a free reading at 716-202-8430 or talk about your New Year resolutions or intentions, but we're doing intentions. Jenny and I are doing intentions.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing resolutions. No,
Yeah.
we are not.
Yeah.
And so do you believe in angels?
I do, to an extent.
Okay, so
Yeah.
explain that, if you would, please.
I don't know how to explain that. Like how, like what, like my belief on it, or
Yeah, what's your personal belief?
I think they're a thing. I grew up Catholic, so we talked about the angels and all that. I don't know. Some parts of me, I'm like, are they around us and stuff like that? And then other parts of me, I'm like, I don't know about that. So
Oh,
I'm kind of conflicted on it, I guess you could say.
I believe they're around.
Yeah.
I do. I believe they're around.
Yeah. I've been recently coming across how people have described them, like back in like way back in the day, and how they have like all these eyes.
Really?
Like, there's like multiple eyes, and like it's a really scary thing to see
Really?
them. Yeah, like I was like, well, I feel like it'd be like a beautiful experience, if they're around and like you see one. That's my thing. I would think that there'd be, a really sacred thing, but some people have described it as being scary. So I don't know.
Wow.
What do you think about it?
I believe they're there.
Yeah.
I grew up believing in them, and I still believe in them.
Yeah.
I believe they're around me.
Yeah.
I believe they intercede. But I also believe that I have to ask them to come and be around me.
Yeah.
And that I need to like set the intention that I'm going to do that more often this coming year. That's one more thing that I want to be. I want to be following God's. I want to do more good in the world.
Yeah.
Because how we can change somebody's day just by smiling at them.
Right.
we don't realize the power we have.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
just being ourselves and
just being ourselves and just smiling at people, being good natured, and on the same hand, we can also impart pain on somebody by being rude and caustic and whatever. You know,
Yeah.
it's just.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I just want to do more good in the world.
I agree. The world needs more of that,
Yeah.
especially now.
You know what I think? I think you should give me a reading.
You want a reading?
Yeah, let's give me a reading.
Okay.
All right, Mick, she's going to give me a reading. I didn't ask you because you usually say no, but if you want a reading, let me know. Let me know, Mick. I wonder if he's still there.
I don't know. All right. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't.
Right. Oh, wait, what did it say?
It's my mother. It's Trisha. Hi, Jen. Hi, Virginia.
Hi, Trisha.
Hi, Mom.
I'm getting a reading. Do you want to get a reading, Mom?
We are using the Crystal Struck Tarot in silver.
Okay.
Each card has little crystals on it.
Oh,
Different
cool.
crystals. Yeah. I'm going to do past, present, future.
Yeah, let's do past, present, future.
Okay. Let's do one more shuffle. Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and Six of Cups.
Oh, wow. Okay. Whatever this means, I have no clue.
All right. So, let's see. So, for your past, we have the Ace of Swords coming up. And I feel like that is, so the Ace of Swords is connected to our thoughts and how we speak our truth. So I feel like you were exploring new ways as to how to speak your truth and how to put your ideas into action, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Present.
I'll buy that.
All right. And present would be Page of Pentacles. Pages are about learning. These are also messages as well. So I feel like you may be getting messages in regards to your finances or in regards to your career. New things may be happening for you.
Okay.
When it comes to that.
All right, cool.
And then Six of Cups, that would be future.
New things are happening. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, now, what are we doing?
Okay, and then future, we have
Future.
Six of Cups. So Six of Cups is in connection with our. It would be a connection to someone coming through that could have been a past life connection or a childhood connection. So you may have someone coming through who you knew in your past, like say someone from your like I said, childhood, or they could have been a past life connection. So you may have known them in another lifetime. It usually is like a love interest, but it's not necessarily that. It could be like more like a friend, and you meet somebody and you're like, I feel like I know you, like I've met you before, that kind of thing. So you may have someone coming through in the future who could have been like a past life soulmate or a friend type thing.
Interesting. I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Now, what's going on here? Sure.
Sure, love the show.
Love the show. What does sure mean?
I don't know.
Does that mean you want a reading? Call on the phone. Trisha, if you want a reading, call on the phone. 716-202-8430. Sure must mean that she wants a reading.
Yeah.
But she's going to have to call.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. She probably can't call because she's probably on her phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want a reading, you don't have to call. But you have to answer us.
Let us know, Marjorie.
Oh, she's calling. I don't know if this is her. Hello, Illuminating Forward. Welcome to the show. With whom am I speaking to?
Hello,
Hello.
Trisha.
Hi, Trisha. We were just saying that we didn't think you were
Virginia?
calling. Yeah, that's it.
Virginia?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear us?
I'm calling you. I'm calling. Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you on.
Okay.
You might have to turn down your phone. She's laughing.
I know she's laughing too much. Turn down your
Hold on a
phone.
minute.
Turn down your
Hold on
phone.
a minute. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello?
You're fine.
No.
Oh, she might not be able to hear us.
What's the matter? You can't hear us now?
Okay, so I'm calling you from my house phone.
Oh, okay, so you can't turn it down. Okay, so listen, we're going to give you a reading, okay?
But I can't hear you on my. I can't hear you on my phone.
Like on the
I
show?
can't hear you on my house phone.
What?
Can you hear us now?
I hear you on my cell phone.
Okay.
Oh, I
okay.
see what. Okay.
okay,
So
okay.
she's watching but can't hear us on the house phone.
Okay, all right. So we're going to give you a reading, okay?
There might be a delay.
Okay.
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 Okay, here we go.
Okay. We're going to do past, present, future, Mother. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't.
Okay, Jen. Are you in it?
Yeah.
She's in it to win it.
Yeah. Just doing a little shuffle real quick.
She's so busy laughing. Well, at least we have a call in. Okay?
Yeah.
We have a call in.
Yeah.
We have a call. Thank you so much for calling
Yeah,
in
thanks,
tonight
ma'am.
while she's shuffling the cards. She's using what? Now, what deck are you using?
This is the Crystal Struck Tarot in silver. So there's a gold version, which I also have, but I don't have it with me today. And then this is a silver version. And I found that on TikTok.
Okay, on TikTok.
Yeah. All right.
All right, here she goes. I'm gonna be quiet now. This is all you. This is all Jennifer now.
Okay, we have Two of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Chariot. Okay. I like this. Okay, so for your past, Mom, we have the Two of Cups. I don't know. I'm like trying to like show it on the thing, and it's not. It was like doing weird stuff. Okay, so Two of Cups relates to someone coming through with an offer of love. So someone in your past. This is like an offer of love, a new way of loving, a new way of being. And then for the present, we have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is connected to our intuition. She is very much I just lost my train of thought.
The High Priestess is very much.
The High Priestess is very much connected to our intuition. She calls us to pay attention to our intuition. When we've fallen off track and not, we're making decisions based on, like, say, fear or indecision or whatever the case may be. She's calling us to return to ourselves. This is also a meditation card. When we meditate, we get closer to our intuition. And then the Chariot, for the future, the Chariot moves very quickly, and can be in connection with like finances and career. It's also connected to the zodiac Cancer. So you may be connecting with a Cancer in the future. But the things that you do in the future relating to finances, money, that type of thing, expect them to move quickly and in forward motion, not backward. So that's definitely a good thing.
So what do you think?
What do you think, Mother?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And this is hard because this is delayed.
Oh, yeah, I thought so. Well, we can talk about it
But
later.
I think
if you
you're
want.
very. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We understand that
Thank you very
can't,
much.
that you
You're
can't
welcome.
really comment because of the delayed communication, but everything's working out, and I'm glad you called in for a reading.
Yeah.
Make sure you call in next month too.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank
I
you.
will.
All right. Thank you, and good night.
Night, Mama.
Show up. Show
Okay.
up. All right. There we go. Beautiful.
And then Derek Nicholson, that's my husband, says, Alex and I like trains. Cool. Me too.
What does that got to do with anything?
Nothing. It's a quote from a movie or some little video. Hello, Derek and Alex.
So silly.
Yes.
So silly, Derek. Well, thank you for chiming in tonight, Derek. Would you like a reading? Call in at 716-202-8430.
Yeah.
So silly.
Very silly.
All right, so at least we had one call in, and I'm really sorry to hear that Mick Rambo is not doing too well tonight, but there's not much we can do.
Yeah.
Who's saying hi now?
Oh, Derek, he says hi.
Hi, Derek.
Hi, Derek.
Hi, Derek. How are you, Derek?
Excuse me.
I'm so really sorry to hear that Nick's not doing too well. Alex is charging her phone.
Oh, okay.
All right, okay.
Cool.
Thank you for the blow-by-blow description of what's happening on the home front. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. So, what are other ways people can balance their energies? They can balance their energy by exercising.
I was just going to say, like, walking. Walking is, like, really good for
Yeah.
regulating your system.
Yeah. Walking,
Yeah,
exercise,
exercising.
any type of exercise is good for you.
Mhm.
We tend to live in a sedentary type of society, and
We
it's
do.
really important that we.
Tricia says, thanks so much. Your reading was so helpful. You're welcome.
Okay, cool.
You're welcome.
That we can get more exercise in to balance our energy.
Yes, so many people have desk jobs, and a lot of people are working from home now as well. Like, with COVID happening, and that changed the way people
Change the
work.
world, yeah.
Yeah, and many people are just kind of they're sitting for 8 hours and eating and not moving around very much. So it would definitely help to get the blood flowing.
Yeah, and another thing that's really important with balancing your energy is getting enough sleep.
Yes,
We don't get enough sleep in our society.
we don't.
So much good happens for our bodies when we're sleeping. All that repairing
Yeah.
and growing for children.
Yeah.
We really are doing a disservice with this go competitive lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We really need to take better care of ourselves in 2025. And when we take better care of ourselves, then we're more apt to be more loving in the world.
Yep.
When we love ourselves, we can give love away. If we don't love ourselves, you just can't give it away because you
Yeah.
don't have it.
Right.
It's like this: if you want to give somebody a candy bar, you have to have the candy bar first.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
just can't go, I want to give you a candy bar and think it's going to magically fall from the sky. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
You have to have it in your pocket or in your hand.
Yep.
Illuminating Forward, the podcast. How may I help you? You're speaking to Virginia. Hello? Hello, may I help you?
Hello?
Yes, hi. Would you like a reading?
Hello?
Hello? Oh,
Maybe she'll call back.
that kind of sounded like my child.
Did it?
It did. Silly.
They're silly.
Very
They're,
silly.
they're being silly.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to get a lot of sleep. You want to get more sleep. You want to get more sleep.
Mm-hmm. That's one thing. I'm one of my intentions is to get more sleep, and I've been noticing that lately. I've been staying up late reading,
Uh-huh.
which isn't a bad thing. But then I go to sleep late and then I wake up early,
Uh-huh.
and that's not conducive to getting enough sleep, right?
No, it's
No,
not. It's
so-
not. It's not.
Yeah. So I need to figure out, set my time, so I don't stay up till 11 o'clock and then wake up at 5 or
Right.
6. 'cause,
Right.
that's not helping things.
It's not helping things.
No.
Yeah. So taking better care of ourselves overall,
Mm-hmm.
and to have a healthy lifestyle. Self-care so many times is thought of as a restorative measure, but if we live a healthy lifestyle
That's self-care.
and we avoid the unhealthy lifestyle, then we don't need to have restorative. We're already living a healthy lifestyle, if that makes sense to you.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, can we think of anything else we want to talk about tonight? We have 10 more minutes.
What does that say up there? Alex wants to call and get a reading.
Well, she just called and hung up on us.
Yeah. I think maybe she couldn't hear.
Yeah.
I can give you a reading at home, kid. Or if you want to call, that's fine too.
Yeah.
Whatever works. What can we talk about?
Well, we can end the show. We can do that. We only have 9 minutes left, so we can end the show.
Okay.
We had a good time tonight, didn't we?
Yeah.
And thank you, Derek, and thank you, Tricia, and thank you, Mick Rambo.
Yeah.
And I hope you're doing better. Hopefully, I have to work tomorrow, but hopefully I can get a hold of him tomorrow and see what's going on with him.
We can send him out some Reiki.
Yeah, we could send him some healing tonight, and and lay it at his feet. That's a very good idea. I think we should do that.
Yeah.
We'll send that out to him tonight when we get home. That's a wonderful thing to do.
Yeah.
But tell people again how they can find you.
So I'm on TikTok mainly right now. Crystalline Healing
Yeah, she's on.
716.
Yes. Jennifer is on TikTok Live.
Oh yes, so recently I was able to go live, and I guess it's been happening for other people too. Usually you're supposed to have 1,000 followers, and I definitely don't have that. But I was reading that it's been happening for more and more people, so I've gone live probably a handful of times and done evidential mediumship. So if you want to come hang out with me on Sundays, I do TikTok live on Sundays.
And you do readings
Yes, and I do readings. And,
on TikTok.
Yeah, and it's a lot of fun. We also chit chat, and it's a lot of fun. So come join me. I'm also on Instagram, Crystalline Healing 716. And if you want to book a reading, if you want to get Reiki, you can also message me 716-935-0703.
Okay, and you can reach me for healings. I do color readings. I do vibrational and sound healing. I do Reiki. I do evidential psychic mediumship, and you can reach me at virginiamcintyre.com. VirginiaMcintyre.com. We have a caller. Aluminum Forward, Virginia McIntyre speaking. How may I help you?
Hello.
Well, we're gonna.
Yeah.
This is Illuminating Forward, the podcast.
Oh, they
Well,
hang
okay,
up.
we're not going to take any more calls tonight. We're going to end the show. So thank you. It's VirginiaMcIntyre.com, VirginiaMcintyre.com, and Crystalline Healing. And I'm Virginia McIntyre, and this is Jenny Nicholson. So we're going to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next month at the first Thursday of the month at 7 o'clock.